I love God. I am a Christian. I love Jesus. I believe in everything the Bible says. I do. But I struggle with sex. All right, here it is. I'm going to keep it a buck. We're going to go all the way real. We're going to go 1,000. Not 100%. Not keep it 100, but we're going to keep it 1,000. Probably 1,000,000 for some folks. I'm a Christian, but I struggle with sex. Yes, family, I said it. I said it. I said it. A lot of you probably say it too, but you're scared to say it. You're afraid to say it because of what people might think about you. I'm going to shoot you straight. I don't care. I don't care. My struggles is between my God and I. People will judge you, even though God says not to, right? But I think people judge you because they struggle with the same things. Let me say that one more time. I think that people judge other people because they struggle with the same thing. To quote the great Nene, I said what I said. So, I love God. I am a Christian. I love Jesus. I believe in everything the Bible says. I do. But I struggle with sex. Drop me right now. You can start following me right now. That's fine. That means you're not my people. I'm not talking to you because you're perfect. You don't struggle in that area. But I tell you what, you struggle with something. I tell you that. Or maybe you did struggle with sex, but now you're married, so you got in-house. Let's keep it a buck. We all struggle with something. Well, how you going to say that, man? Because everybody can't struggle with something. Everybody struggles with something. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Sexual temptation is real. Come here. I said sexual temptation is real. I struggle with it. Let's see what the Bible says about sexual temptation, or just temptation in general. It says 1 Corinthians 10:13 says, no temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. I'm in a battle daily. Just like many other Christians. If you're in the battle with the same thing I battle with, don't say nothing. Just hit like. It's a struggle for more people than you think. It's a struggle for more people than you think. It really is. My struggle is that, but my bigger struggle is I just feel that churches don't give a space for this area to be talked about more. And if there is a church out there that gives people of the church this space, because it's so taboo, like people, oh man, they'd be so scared to tap on this subject. But it is so real for most of us, right? Even the holier than thous. It might not be right now, but at some point they struggle with it. My struggle is I'm not married, but I still want that thing. I'm keeping it real with y'all. Okay? I'm not married, but I still want it. I'm not saying I give in all the time. I don't give in all the time, but sometimes it does get the best of me. I said what I said. I'm keeping it too real. Gonna cut me off right now because it's about to get worse. Yeah, it's about to get worse. A lot of Christians struggle when it comes to sex. It's a lot of Christians struggle when it comes to sexuality, but that's another podcast. We'll touch on that one a little later. Let's keep it as sex in general. A lot of Christians struggle in that area. Because here's the thing. Just because you get saved does not mean your struggles won't go away, right? Like God gives me peace in the middle of a storm, but he does not take the storm away all the time. This storm has been lingering for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be sunshine over here, and I look to the left, that storm just, everywhere I go, it's just following me, right? And I try to outrun it, but sometimes I just don't have the stamina to outrun that storm. And sometimes it catches me, and I get rained on. Pause. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes it catches me and I get wet. Pause. Somebody get me some milk. Straight up. It's real. Many believers suffer in silence because their fear of being judged. Listen to me, family. Listen, man. This is the part that angers me. This part angers me because as Christians, man, it seems like we have to suffer in silence because we're more worried about not the judgment of God, but the judgment of people. So I say this from my heart, and it's not coming from a malice place. It's not coming from a bitter place. It's not coming from an angry place. It's coming from a sad place. Forget them people. Forget them. If you're going to judge me for a struggle, listen, man, forget you. You're not my people then. You're not my people. Now, that does not mean don't correct me. No, it's not what that means at all. My parents corrected me when I did something wrong. My parents corrected me when I was struggling in certain areas. They helped me get over certain things when I wanted to be out in the streets. They helped me understand what the streets brought or possibly can bring you, right? What the streets where it can possibly take you. So correction is not where I'm coming from. Judgment is my struggle with people, so-called Christian folks that just got saved yesterday, but yet you forgot what you used to struggle with. Man, please. Please. And I don't care what level you are on. Bruh, sis, you struggle with something. So if you are on that level, or if you are a Christian and you're judging the next Christian for their struggles, shame on you. Oh, yeah, we getting deep today. I don't even care. Call the Christian police on me because I'm telling it all. Shame on you. Then you wonder why churches are closing doors because they can't get people in. Well, let me help you. Making people feel judged is not the way. It's not the way. If the Bible says come as you are, then I need church on earth to be the same way. Because the Bible says come as you are, let me love on you and let me show you the way. And hopefully you will see the way and your ways will change. Am I right or wrong? If I'm wrong, let me know. But that's the gist of it. But if you judging me coming through the door, I'm not coming back. Because that's not love. Huh? That's not love. That's judgment. That makes people feel uncomfortable. Because believe it or not, it's people in this world that actually cares what other people think. I don't care no more. Me personally, I don't. Too old for it. Missed out on a lot of things caring what other people thought about me. Man, please. Until you walk this earth perfectly and your name is Jesus Christ, then I don't really care what you think. Oh, we talking about the elephant in the room. I hope you're wearing steel-toe boots today because I'm stepping on toes. Stepping on toes, man. The church could be a place, should be a place for healing, not hiding. Did you hear me what I said? The church should be a place for healing and not hiding. Galatians 6:1 says, restore that person gently. I just said that. Come as you are. I'm going to love on you, and I'm going to show you the way. And prayerfully, you pick up what we laying down. You pick up what the Bible's laying down, and you make subtle changes along your journey. But here's the thing. Holy folks, holier than thou folks, should I say. Everybody learns at different times. You could teach me something one time and I pick it up. But the next person, you might have to show them 10 times. But what if you got frustrated with them on the 9th time? Then you didn't give them opportunity to learn on the 10th time. And now you missed out, and you missed out on bringing somebody into the kingdom. Galatians 6:1. Again, I say, restore that person gently. Listen, I'm going to keep it a buck all the way on the other side. I'm not a fan of people coming to church wearing just anything, but I have to be gentle in understanding that they just might not know. Right? They just might not know. Or they might know and still be struggling in that area. You got drug addicts that come to the church smelling like weed. You cannot judge them on what they smell like now. Because what they smell like might not be what their heart is like. And that's a cry for help. If you went to your parents, right? Crying for help, right? Saying, Mom, Dad, I'm hungry. Feed me, please. Let me in the house. It's cold out here. And I'm starving. And your parents said, no, you smell like weed. No, you smell like sex. You stay out there in that cold and learn your lesson. I can't let you in this house because the neighbors might think. That would be hurtful, correct? That would be heartbreaking, correct? Okay. The church is the home. You got people coming to the church saying, hey, I'm starving. I'm lost. I need guidance. Help me. Yeah, I smell like weed. Yeah, I still got on the same dress that I went to the club with last night because I just left the club at 4 this morning. But I'm starving and I'm cold. Help me. Shame on the so-called holier than thou Christians who look at those people and judge them. What she got? He smell like Negro. Who are you? Did you not remember 3 years ago when you joined the church? What you was dealing with? Huh? You don't remember 10 years when you joined the church? The mess you was in? Huh? Take it a step further. You don't remember the fact that you've been in church and you've been a so-called Christian 10 years, but you're still struggling with stuff you came into when you first joined the church? What you say? I'm stepping on what? So shame on you for judging people walking through the door hungry and cold. Shame on you. I said what I said. I said what I said. Courtney, you just talking. Am I? All right. Let's give you some facts. Fact number one. Over half of practicing Christians admit they consume pornography at least occasionally. Did you hear me what I said? Oh, no, it ain't big. It ain't that big of it ain't. Okay, let me read that again. Over half of practicing Christians, black, white, Asian, it don't matter. Practicing Christians admit, this just the ones that admit it. These ain't the ones that's in the closet. Huh? Buying up all the lotion in the grocery store. That's why we can't get no vino, because y'all done took all the Jergens and the vino. Yeah, you ain't gotta laugh. That would make me laugh. I can't even get no Vaseline because y'all done bought a bottle of Vaseline with the cocoa butter in it. I'm just saying, man, it's a problem, family. And we need to create a space in church. That allow people to address problems that they're still struggling with, walking through the door, or been here for a while. Let me tell you the sad part. I got allergies. I don't want y'all to think I'm crying. The sad part is, it's people that walk through the door with a problem or struggling with an issue. Let's say sex. That's what we're talking about right now. So let's say sex. They're struggling with sex. Then they get indoctrinated into the church atmosphere. Right? And then they see how others act, and then they create this person. Oh man, I'm about to step on toes. And if I step on your toe in this situation, I apologize, because I'm talking about this because I was there. Right? We create this persona, if you will, on Sundays. Well, this is how I'm supposed to act, and I'm act like I don't struggle with this thing no more, and so I'm gonna be this perfect Christian on Sundays, even though I'm in church thinking about that thing. But I'm gonna put on this front, put on this act, so I can fit into this crowd. Ooh, so nobody won't judge me. Even though the people in this crowd that I'm trying to impress struggle with the same thing. Huh? Did you hear me what I said? And so we just got hurt people hanging with hurt people, and hurt people acting like they're not hurt, and hurt people acting like they're fixed. And when you're really not, and it's just everybody just bruised, man. Instead of saying, hey, listen, I'm struggling. But you can't say that because people then will judge you. And now you're going to be uncomfortable at church, which is crazy to me. Because if you can't come clean at church, where can you come clean? That's home. That's supposed to represent the kingdom. Because I go to God every day. God, listen, I'm struggling. It's one of them days, God. That storm's catching up. Can you please push that storm away? Help me, Lord. Don't have bow-legged Keisha calling me no more. Let me explain who bow-legged Keisha is, because somebody asked me in the chat the other day who was bow-legged Keisha. Bow-legged Keisha represents a person, because I'm sure we all have one. All the guys have a bow-legged Keisha, and the girls probably got a too tall Timmy, right? It's that person that, man, every time they call you, it's a struggle. Whatever it is, that thing good, or hey, it's a struggle. So that's who bow-legged Keisha is. That's who she represents, right? And so sometimes I run into a bow-legged Keisha, and I'm like, God, I cannot. Please don't. I can't do it without you. And sometimes I have a cape on, and I'm like, bow-legged Keisha, get away from me. Right? And then some nights I'm like, bow-legged Keisha, what you do?